Hello my sweeties, and welcome to this Christmas makeup tutorial with a dark lip and romantic eyes. Let's begin. The first thing I always do is to use a cream on my face, let it sink in, and then foundation. Since foundation is a pretty big step to making your face looking flawless, I always use this foundation because I find that it blends very well and it makes you look natural, like it follows your own skin tone very good. And I will have a link in the description box for all the products I use for this video. And if you have dark eyes like me, there is concealer, so have no fear. Use it under your eyes, like so, around the nose, and around the mouth. Basically anywhere you feel like you need it, you can use it. Then blend away very gently, making sure there is no product left over or streaks of any kind. The warmth from your fingers will melt the product, but you can also use a brush if you prefer. For the next step, we're going to use powder to use all over the face to set the makeup in place. This will keep the makeup a bit longer lasting, and this powder I have here is a mattifying powder, so it's anti-shine. No one wants to run around with a shiny face, especially not me, so that's why I chose it. Around the neckline also. And that's it for powder. Now we're going to use blush. For this color I chose a really subtle sandalwood pink that will not stick out too much because we want the lips to be the main focus. So there's no need to overdo it and put on a bright blush. So now for the eyebrows. And here I'm going to be using my lovely eyebrow pencil, which I've been loving so much. I basically just follow the natural shape of my eyebrows and frame them in first of all. Don't worry if it looks rough in the beginning, we're gonna blend it in. Like so. And I'm gonna do the same for the other eyebrow and just frame it a bit. Because this other side from the eyebrow pencil, there is a little blending brush. This one, and it will comb down the hairs, blend the color, and make sure that it's even. And I'm gonna do the same for my other eyebrow, and the end result is so good. And just fill in your eyebrows a bit if you blend it too much, like I did. Now we're going to use our first base color, which is called Hourglass Beige from L'Oreal Paris. This is going to be the base color because it lightens up the eyes a lot. I'm just going to use my finger to put it on. Since the lip will be very dark, I wanted the eyes to not seem heavy and that they would have an inner glow, sort of sheen glow to them. And I'm also going like so. Blending along and tapping, 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 tapping. Now for the second base color, I'm gonna be using taupe color, and I'm gonna put it in kind of like the eye socket where the eye sinks in. I'm gonna use it here to create a three-dimensional effect to my eye. Use the product for your other eye as well. And blend along as you go. Now I didn't want to use a black eyeliner for this since it will be too heavy. So I simply chose a dark brown color. It's kind of like a coffee brown. And all of these three base colors have a sheen look to them. So your eyes will sparkle and be very Christmassy and wonderful and romantic. Now I both use this product as close to the lash line as possible, and I also use it on my lower lash line to kind of frame the eyes a bit without making them too dark, of course. And you can really choose if you want to go heavier than this, but I don't like to have it on heavy makeup. I like it when it's a bit natural. So now I'm gonna use the third base color, and this is the same color that I lined my eyes with. It's a lovely, as you can see, coffee, toffee brown. You don't need much, just a little in the very corner where you also put the taupe color. And you can always check and see if it's blended well enough. And if it's not, then just take your finger or a brush and just blend it a little more. There's no shame in that. Gorgeous. Let's move on to mascara. And I'm kind of using a wiggling motion to distribute the product on my lashes so that they don't clump, but that they will be separated a bit more. And also for my bottom lashes. You can skip the bottom lashes if you want to, but I don't know. I felt like going all the way, because yeah, I usually wear mascara on my lower lashes, so I wanted to show them some love as well. And now for the last step, which is the lipstick. 10 minutes before, I usually wear a lip balm and let it sink in, and then my lips are nice and soft for the lipstick to be applied. And this lipstick I've chosen is MAC, called Dark Side. As you can see, it is very red. And then you just go along carefully and put it on your lips. It can be a bit tricky to master putting on a dark lipstick, and I'm no expert myself. And then you just style your hair the way you want it. And then we're finished. hope you loved this tutorial, guys, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Cheers, and I'll see you soon. Mwah.